Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading today. We have another cool, very cool reading. I hope you guys are well. And this is an interesting reading. We have our oracle reading right here. We do. And yeah, and we start with the lion reversed. And the lion doesn't like to be reversed. No. And no, because it's saying that it's either too much ego in the reverse, or it's somebody who doesn't have a lot of courage or self-mastery possibly, but something may have happened here. But we have, we have the tree, and this is really like the tree of life or the tree of wisdom. Basically, it symbolizes that. And this is about wisdom. Yeah, it's also about growing roots. And I feel like with the lion reversed next to the tree, it's possible this talks about somebody who didn't have any wisdom, or, just kind of going through relationships, maybe like they were kind of, I don't know, going through socks or something like that, right? It doesn't have to be exactly like that. But in this reading, I feel like somebody here, it was doing, just kind of going about their relationships in the wrong way, right? We have the hedgehog, this is vulnerability, and justice is reversed. So it's possible that something happened here that was very unfair to somebody, or they were very unfair to you, right? Or just there's this injustice here. But it has made somebody grow over here with the tree, right? And yes, definitely. And we have we have judication here, and these two people are in court. Maybe somebody went to court. Also, it could be too here that adjudication is a decision. A decision, excuse me, guys. It's a judging. Interesting how justice is reversed and adjudication. This can be a divorce here, like a judgment, right? So, here's Audre Lorde. She was really pissed off, right? So, but hey, she was really mad, and because she thought people were unjust to her. Okay, so she's sacrificing these little kind of strange animals here, and she's holding her knife here, and it's not nice. It's not pretty, right? But she was really angry. This is reversed. Maybe somebody's angry that they might be going through a divorce. It's possible, but or maybe they got left here. We have the imprisonment card. It's interesting here. This looks like jail here to me, right? Justice reversed, adjudication, and imprisonment. And they're showing the jail, but it could be somebody who feels stuck, because it's also in this reading somebody may have made a decision. They did. There's some decision here. And then we have all this desire with the snake. No, it is not deception. It is desire in this reading. This snake is, he was in Adam and Eve's garden, right? And Eve was the big troublemaker, right? Really interesting, right? And that's kind of how women have been through, not troublemakers, but when you played house when you were 5, who was the boss? It was the woman. So she was bossing Adam, right? She said, he said, don't eat from the tree, because that's what God told her. And she said, oh, I don't care. I'll just do what I want here, right? And so anyway, but here this is about desire, because that's what she did, what she was desiring to do. So this is about desire, and somebody might feel very stuck. Somebody feels real stuck in this reading, right? And we have change your perception. And so in this reading, somebody has changed their focus, or they're just changing their focus and their perspective. But it is I changed my values. I changed how I think about things, or how I feel about things, maybe about relationships. For some, it could have took a divorce here. Yeah, don't really like to talk about that, but so much. But here, right? And maybe there is some legalities going on here. Justice reversed, adjudication, and the imprisonment card. And yeah, somebody might have been unfair to you too, Sagittarius. It's possible. Maybe they have judged you. And this can also be like somebody has been judged here, right? And, like kind of like it could be unfairly, but this person may be feeling like you are going to judge them. And then this card wanted to come out. We have the victim. So the victim, here, the acorn is the victim kind of. And here is the artworks on this card is it's cute. But we have the squirrel, and he looks like he gets a lot of acorns. He's a very chubby squirrel. I haven't seen a squirrel like that in the yard. No, they take what they need and they don't keep going. No, they don't keep eating, right? But this one's had a lot, and this is the victim card. Somebody could have like kind of kept taking and taking and taking maybe, and this kind of put them in victim mode. Something definitely happened in this reading. And here's the dragon, and the man is here. It's this is kind of this is somebody's perspective, because it's next to that card here. So this means like beyond illusion. Somebody, this is changing your perception. This is somebody who realizes that I was kind of thinking, I don't know, maybe feeling like a victim, like victimizing myself, right? I'm changing my perception now. This is a very interesting reading. I feel like it is. And something went down here big time. So let's see what we have, Sagittarius. And let's get into this reading. And yeah, and today I'm going to post the July horoscopes at the top of the comments. That is for my other channel, Divine Soul Astrology. And yeah, that's for all the 12 signs. It's not just for Sagittarius. But it is for all the 12 signs, sun, moon, and rising. Yeah, definitely. So some of your, whatever sign you are, you can, find some information. Let's see what we have here, some insight. Yeah, you may do. I mean, the horoscopes really depend on your own chart, but there can still be general resonating, right, for sure. The Strength card here is in the upright. In the oracle spread, it's reversed. Somebody finally in the reading became courageous, or it's more self-mastery. That's what it is. The lion is mastery, right? And here she's about, the Strength card is about self-mastery because it is a number 8. So with your self-mastery, you can move forward in life. This is somebody who worked on themselves. Maybe they need to, but it looks like they worked on themselves. I mean, how do you get better? By working on yourself. And so somebody did that here. But before they did that, they made a bunch of mistakes here. And they did something, Sagittarius, probably to you. Maybe they mistreated you. Justice in the reverse can definitely talk about being mistreated. All right? Maybe somebody has mistreated you. The Seven of Cups, maybe they were mistreated, right? Could be. And that mistreatment might have kind of held them back with their self-development. Yeah, and that's, we're having a psychology reading here, aren't we? And so, hey, but that's life, right? Life is psychology, for sure it is. It's most important that we know our own so we can make it better or use it to help us, right? Either one. And both, really. All right, so we start with the Strength card here. This is self-mastery. The crossing energy is the Six of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups here. It's possible there was a third party in this reading. Yeah, we have 3 people on the adjudication card, right? And here he is making this decision, and he's wearing one of these, Old English, kind of wigs here. It looks more like a brain. But he's got this wig on, right? And he has dark eyes, and he's got this blonde. They used to wear white wigs, which is highly interesting and highly unattractive. They did that in the United States. It's because, we were, colonized basically by the Brits. Yeah, we were, but, and, we supposedly broke away, right? But here, with this adjudication card, there's 3 people here, right? And so he's deciding their fate. He is. And all these books are here, so he has some type of a wise decision for them. And then the lady's sitting here thinking, God, how can you decide my fate, right? Look at your hair, right? No, I was kidding. All right, let's see what we got here. That's not even his hair, right? I guess that is, for them, a look of intelligence and wisdom, right? Those wigs. Six of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is about sharing or balance, right? Establishing balance and harmony. Here are the scales, right? And justice is really kind of about the same thing up here. And so, but it can be about, both. When we see balance, it can be about an imbalance. It can be about giving to 2 people. Sometimes that's what he's doing. He's giving to these 2 people. So that is an imbalance, like a third party, right? A third wheel. Like I always say, it could be ego. Ego can be the biggest third party in your life if you can't shake it, if you can't take control of it, right? Two of Pentacles these are all Pentacles here. Here's another Pentacle card. This is about values. This is about somebody wondering, we have this card, change your perception. So right here, somebody is changing their values, what's important to them. It could be to have a give and take relationship, and self-mastery is the key over here, but maybe they're working on it, or they did work on that, because there's a whole change of changing the way you look at things, your perspective. And we have the Two of Pentacles going back and forth here with the Six of Pentacles. I wonder if I can have a give and take with Sagittarius, because here's the Eight of Pentacles with it. I wonder if Sagittarius will put the work in, or if I put the work in and dedicate myself to this, if I can have this give and take. Somebody wants something really nice with you in the reading, Sagittarius. And either you or them went through something, just maybe in the legal system. Right? Yeah. My best advice is try not to, right? We have the Seven of Pentacles, but sometimes you got to go, right? Sometimes. We also have Justice here. Look at that. So here, I'm just noticing that here, right? With my kind of, presentation. But here, Justice twice. That is the judge here. Justice, well, with Audre Lorde, she said, you know what, nobody's being fair here, so I'll be the judge. And I can understand her attitude here. I really can. I don't know if she went about it the right way. I think she turned out to be so angry that, I feel like, that it all hit the fan. Yeah, I don't know the story on her, but it must be interesting in some way, for sure, right? Now we have more Pentacles. So, but getting back to this, I beg your pardon, we have Justice reversed, adjudication, they're in the court, and now we have the judge here, and he's in court. Yeah, he's in court, Sagittarius. He's here, he's being kind of honored here. He's holding the scales. He says, I'm going to make a fair decision. Right? Yeah. And so that is the hope, right? Seven of Pentacles here is with the Eight. And so, the Seven is looking at what will happen with this. Somebody's coming to invest in you, basically. That's the best way to put it here. And they're wondering if it's going to pay off for them. And I don't mean in a negative way. I mean in a very positive way. If their time and energy is worth it here, spent on you. Because, it's possible, because something happened here. And I'm not sure if all this is about you, or maybe a third person. In the environment here is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is a rejection. It's right here in the environment. Maybe somebody is rejected right here. And it could be in court, like a formal rejection, which we call a divorce. That's usually what we call that. Maybe somebody is, dealing with like child support. And there could be that somebody worked together with somebody, right? And they had a company, and they are, splitting profits, or, maybe going their own way. It definitely could be. But there is wisdom gained here, and there is, because we have beyond illusion, change your perception. So that's what somebody's done. They have moved beyond illusion. Whatever that illusion is, people make them up all the time. I'm this, I'm that, and they're not. It could be, self-criticism. Those are illusions. I can't do it. It's too hard. I have to stay at this place, or, right? I can't step into my power. So that, and beyond illusion is too, like, could be stop lying to yourself, right? Change your perception. That's what somebody's done here. And their perception is more of in higher consciousness. It's more of a positive place. But I feel like they had to get their butt kicked in this reading in some way, and maybe it was at court, right? But here we have Four Pentacle cards, and the Seven of Pentacles is here. I wonder what will happen. If I do my best with Sagittarius, Eight of Pentacles, if I give Sagittarius my all, he's giving it his all. This man loves his job. This is craftsmanship, and I'm doing the best I can, my skill. Not just that, the 8 is about progress and moving forward. This is very clear. The 2 of Pentacles, I'm wondering if I can have a give and take. 6 of Pentacles, if I give it my all, the 8, I wonder what will happen with the 7. What I can reap from this. Yeah, and this could be the Strength card. It is self-mastery, but it could be too that, yeah, I finally have the courage to confront this, because somebody moves into their higher consciousness to some degree in this reading. Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing, right? This is when your life can really change. And you can, experience joy and happiness and progress, and, and maybe prosperity, right? Because it's all on the same wavelength and the same frequency. Happiness, joy, prosperity, it's all in the same one. So here we have, we had in the past was the 7 of Cups. A choice was made, for sure. 3 of Cups is the mindset. This is, I want to reconcile with Sagittarius, or I realize Sagittarius brings me joy and I want to be there. And we have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, and this is about progress once again. So this is like, yeah, this is about forward movement and a reconciliation or a reunion. Someone's trying to return to you here, Sagittarius. Either that, or if it's either they're returning to you, or you're with them or something, and they are going through all this stuff, or you're going through all of it, or together maybe you are, but their whole perspective is different now. Yeah, they could have been thinking like, a junkyard dog in the past, and for some, and now they're thinking like a pedigree. Yeah, could be. So we have the Queen of Cups showing up. It is showing up here with the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands, this is challenges coming up. The Queen of Cups, challenges in love. It can be, a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Leo's here with the Strength card. Justice is Libra. And that's what we have thus far, but it still could be for anybody. You're not really showing up here, the King of Wands or the Queen, but this is your reading. So this is what I mean by these are the energies of the major arcanas, not all the time a person, right? Even with the court cards. So the 5 of Wands showing up, and fives are really about change, difficult chapters ending. The Page of Cups is here. Somebody is bringing you news that there's some type of an ending in their life. Or somebody is bringing somebody else news, and that is very challenging news. Page of Cups, 5 of Wands. 9 of Cups showing up. And now we have the World card with it. Okay, and this is in the concern. So this is, I want my wish. I'm closing out cycles. It can simply be maturity here. It could, but I feel like there's an event that happened here with judication. Right? Yeah, he's making a decision on these 2 people. Right? And so the World card is coming full circle, maturity, cycles ending. It's having your wish. It is coming full circle as well. It could have been a long time coming. The World card can talk about travel, long distance, but it can talk about a lot of time has accumulated, because we have 21 major arcanas to step through. You don't step through each major arcana very quickly. I mean, you may, but each one takes a little bit of time. Maybe you'll step through 6 of them kind of quickly. Possibly. And then the 7th one is a little, you have to take your time on that, because that is what you need to learn about, possibly. But this usually implies that time has passed. The 9 is also a completion. But the concern here is to have my wish, no doubt. And somebody really could be closing a cycle here in order to be available for you, I feel like you didn't believe this person for some. You didn't really believe what they said, possibly, about you too, if you know this person, Sagittarius, because they're wondering how things are going to turn out if they do their best with you. So that means that you probably didn't believe them, or maybe you didn't give them the time of day. It's something like that where, yeah. or they didn't give you the time of day. That may be more accurate. But the Four of Cups is in the environment. It's a rejection. Here's justice. This can be a divorce here. Gee, I don't like to keep talking about divorce, divide. Temperance. In the environment, we're going to look at this way. Eight of Pentacles, I'm going to do my best. Reject something for Sagittarius. Temperance. Do my best over here. The Eight of Pentacles, devotion, dedication, reject something. And over here, these adjacent cards, I wonder if I do that, dedicate myself. And it can be, because now I am spiritually grown. Temperance is this is your card, Sagittarius. It's about living with virtue, harmony, and balance. But it's really because of spiritual growth and an understanding of who you are. This has to do with self-mastery. It has to do with grounding. It has to do with spiritual growth. And we know she's growth because she is using the power of the water and the universe both, and the earth. She has one foot in the water, one on the earth. Yep. And here is, right over here, the crown is higher consciousness. This is the crown chakra here, basically. This crown that is gleaming at the end of this, this path. It seems like she has come, the angel, down this path that has led her to the water. So here she is blending the cups. And she's blessing. She's blessing this. She's feeling grateful too. Yes, she is. Because her perspective is one of virtue. And virtue, I feel like gratitude is one of the 4 laws of virtue. Yeah, I feel like it is. Justice is here. This is the hope and the desire. Let's get a card. We have the 4 of Swords reversed. And the 4 of Swords reversed is restlessness. Somebody might want a divorce, like, right away. This person might, but without talking about that anymore, this person is probably very restless to bring you some type of harmony and balance, or to tell you of a decision they've made. Because there's definitely this life-changing decision. We have adjudication. Yeah, there we go with the decision. I'm looking for the kind of confirmation here, or the the resonating card. But yeah, I mean, a decision has been made, and there's a restlessness about that decision because some cycle ends here. There's a sacrifice in this reading. And so it's now like, well, I wonder if Sagittarius will want me, right? Maybe they busted out of jail, Sagittarius, right? You could have been the getaway car driver, were you? Just kidding. Here we have the 4 of Wands showing up in the potential outcome. This is happiness and joy. I'm leaving this reading here. It's a beautiful reading. Leave it right here, you guys. If you want to get your psychic reading going, I'm accurate. I'm a Silva grad. We do a tarot spread at the end, so you get 2 unique insights. If somebody you're concerned about, you care about, maybe you don't know them well or you don't trust them, definitely. And for your own perspective about your own life, I can definitely help you. All my services are below if you click on the calendar. And I will post the July horoscopes for my astrology channel at the top of the comments. I'm pinning it there, so you can click on that if you would really like to see that for all the signs, sun, moon, and rising. Thank you so much. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the little bell for all my notifications. Thanks so much, you guys.